The man who forgot the name he chose for us. My husband, Mark, was the king of the 5-year plan. Before we even got married, he had a spreadsheet for our mortgage, our retirement, and, eventually, a baby. But when our daughter Maya finally arrived after a grueling 30-hour labor, something shifted. Mark didn't look at her with awe. He looked at her like a project that was slightly behind schedule. While I was still shaky from the epidural, Mark was in the corner of the recovery room, huddled over his laptop. He told me the quarterly review couldn't wait, and that the hospital Wi-Fi was, quote, absolutely prehistoric. Day 3. I was struggling to nursing. My stitches were stinging, and Maya wouldn't stop crying. Mark didn't even look up from his phone. He just muttered, maybe she's just glitching. That's when our nurse, Elena, walked in. She was an older woman with kind eyes and a no-nonsense attitude. She watched Mark ignore a screaming infant to send a Slack message, and her jaw tightened. Sir, Elena said, her voice like cold gravel, your daughter needs to feel your heartbeat. It helps her regulate. Mark sighed, not even pulling out his earbuds. I'm in a flow state, Elena. Just give her a pacifier or something. Elena didn't move. She walked right up to his desk and closed his laptop, hard. Mark looked up, stunned. Hey, I was in the middle of... What's her name? Elena interrupted. Mark blinked. What? Your daughter, Elena said, leaning in. The little girl you spent 9 months talking about, what is her name? The room went dead silent. Mark opened his mouth, then closed it. He looked at me, then at the bassinet, then back at Elena. 5 seconds passed. 10. It's... he started, his face turning a deep, shameful red. It's... I felt a coldness wash over me. We named her after your grandmother, Mark, I whispered. The woman who raised you. You told me it was the only name that mattered. Mark's hands started to shake. He'd been so buried in his digital world, so obsessed with his career trajectory, that he'd deleted the most important data point of his life. Elena picked up Maya and handed her to me, ignoring him completely. Some men build houses, Elena said quietly, but they never learn how to live in them. Mark reached out to touch Maya's tiny hand, but for the first time, I pulled her away. Go back to your meeting, Mark, I said. Clearly your schedule is full.